It's 12 a.m. You have school in the morning, but you're sat here on Fortnite cranking 90s instead. Your mom says go to sleep, you have school in the morning, and you say, okay mom, last game. But that never was the last game, was it? You play for hours and hours and hours, and before you know it, it's 5 a.m. and your mom wakes up at 5:30 a.m. for work, so you go up, run upstairs so she doesn't find out. Now you have only 1 hour to sleep, so you go and sleep through all of your classes, pretty much just AFKing through the entire day. You come home and start up your PS4, pick up your Cheeto dust infested controller, and tell your friends, hop on. This was my exact story no more than 2 years ago. A no-life absolute loser of a gamer, just like you probably are now. Gaming isn't only bad because of all the time wasted, which is hours every day, and before you say, oh, I only play for 1 hour a day, time yourself then. The next time you hop on to play anything, just start a stopwatch on your phone. Stop lying to yourself and coping and just take accountability. You're wasting too much time. But the real reason that video games are just so bad for you is because they're actually so fun to play. They give you more dopamine than you can deal with and the false sense of achievement. Think about it, if you get an achievement or you get 30 kills in a game without dying, what difference does that make in your actual life? Absolute zero. No one except other no-life losers actually care. And they will still forget about it even moments after you tell them. But still, your brain processes it as a real achievement. You're tricking your brain to think it's accomplished some great feat, so now your brain thinks it's time to rest. So now when it comes to succeeding and getting achievements in the real world, you have no drive to be successful. You become okay with being a loser, which will make you be a loser for eternity. Even worse, they inject your brain with so much dopamine that your dopamine reward system completely changes. Before you were introduced to video games, you probably thought running around, climbing trees, and learning new things was fun. But now, because of video games, your dopamine reward threshold is actually higher, which means you need to actually have more dopamine in order to have fun. And why is this bad? It's bad because now you just can't find doing the things that are really good for you, like going on a run, working out, meditating, just relaxing, reading, learning new things. You just can't find them fun anymore. But worry not, because this is actually reversible. Here's how to stop playing video games. The number one rule for stopping any habit in the history of bad habits is to pretend it doesn't exist and keep watching this isn't some wishy-washy bullshit. If you identify as someone who's trying to quit, it makes it infinitely harder to actually quit compared to someone who identifies as someone who just doesn't do it, period. Let's say there are two smokers trying to quit. Let's name them Ava and John. John is offered a smoke. John then replies, oh sorry, I'm trying to quit. Then even if their friend, John's friend, even puts a little bit of peer pressure onto John, John is going to cave in and take that smoke. But now Ava, on the other hand, she is asked by a friend, hey, you want to smoke? And she says, no, I don't smoke. So now Ava is never asked to smoke again, by that friend at least, because that friend now thinks Ava doesn't smoke, so why would I waste my time asking her if she smokes? When your friends call you and say, hop on Fortnite, what will you tell them? You will tell them, I don't play video games. And if you find a lot of resentment for that from them, be sure to keep watching for the next and final point. Don't be afraid to let your gamer friends go. And no, I'm not talking about starting beef with them, telling them to fuck off. I'm just saying slowly distance yourself away from them. If you have 5 friends and they're all gamers, you're 1000% more likely to go and play video games again compared to someone who has 5 friends and they're all gym goers. Most of the time, it's not actually the people that you're friends with. You only know them because of school, and you only talk to them regularly because you're all hooked on the same drug, dopamine. Try for just the next 1 week to just don't play any video games, and let's see if your friends are actually your friends. 99% of the time, you'll automatically just distance yourself away from them because they'll stop talking to you because you all only talk together while you're playing video games because you're just dopamine junkies on video games. It's the only time you guys ever talk. The exact same thing happened to me. I didn't make a fuss about it. I just stopped hopping on and I found myself with almost no friends. And no, it's not because I'm a loser. It's because these are my only friends and these are the guys that I was playing video games with. And then you can see the correlation here. I stopped playing video games, stopped talking to them. I made an effort, they didn't, because we're hooked on video games. But now I have new friends, friends that are hitting the gym, friends that are making thousands of dollars every month, friends that I actually want to be like. You are the people you hang around with, so be sure to keep your circle straight. Go to the gym, make new friends there, and have a circle of friends actually trying to improve themselves in the real world. You can do it. I believe in you. Send this video to a loser gamer who needs it. You got this, G. Subscribe for the best self-improvement content.